At half of the press. Well, my people, me here for drop the real news, news, reviews, everything in a one right this or right there, my people. So all I want to know to do is like up the video, share out the video, subscribe to my channel, my people. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Let's get right into it.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also.
A blessed good morning to you, my wisdom warriors. Wagwan, wagwan. I hope you guys are in good spirit. Well, me have pure attack claps for Japan, uno. Hey, uno must see by now, Uno must see by now. Maybe some uno see, maybe some uno know, maybe some uno don't know, and some uno don't see. But my people, my wisdom warriors, are pure attack claps are going. Seriously. Pure attack claps. Me say some information come to my phone. Me can't believe my eyes, much less my ears to blouse and skirt. Me I tell you, say when me start read, and me go and me say, no, I have to do some checks. Me have to do some checks. Me say, bombard. My wisdom warriors, between me and Uno, come here to take time talk. Jesus mercy. It is alleged that SSL asset transfer over as a gift to Daryl Val's daughter-in-law. Yes. Me people, wanna just hear when me say it is alleged that SSL asset gifted to Daryl Val's daughter-in-law. Take a look at this. Yes, me people, see it there, Shannon Vaz. Daryl Val's daughter-in-law named Shannon Vaz. And all me know so she named Shannon Vaz. Look on this. Because you know, so we have to go down in a detail, We have to go back to basic school right now. Government Minister Daryl Vaz is celebrating the safe delivery of a healthy grandchild, Addison Emory Vaz, who was born at an undisclosed hospital last Tuesday. Vaz, Member of Parliament for Western Portland, in a Facebook post on February 16, is pictured with wife and fellow East Portland MP Anne-Marie Vaz, reflecting proudly on the ever-expanding Vaz dynasty. Addison is the first child from the marriage of Adam and Shannon Vaz. Wanna hear that, my people? Me say, if you not just hear what me say, my wisdom warriors, story come to bump, because we now come play with Uno, We're not playing with Uno. Me just a show you, from start. Me a show you how me know say it's Shannon Vaz. You understand? Remember, Wanna see the picture? Take a look at the picture again. See there, it's a Jason Lindo and Shannon Vaz, Jamaican businesswoman. And hey, my wisdom warriors, me just want to look at it. List of individuals, shareholders. List of individual natural shareholders. The person, first name Jason Lindo, and the second person is Shannon Vaz. All right, I just make you know. All right, let's get into it. Who remember in a 2023, Nigel Clarke came out and said SSL assets and earnings will be seized by the government. Who remember that, my people? Who remember that? Who remember that? You see the one Nigel Clarke? You see the one Nigel Clarke? You see you Nigel Clarke? All right. So SSL assets and earnings will be seized by the government. So Uno seize SSL assets and earnings. The government do that, My people, Uno see what the government do? The government can seize SSL assets and earnings. But what the government never do, why them never, all these assets and earnings, why them never give it to the people them? That me want to know. Let's continue. Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clarke is assuring the public that all attempts will be made by the government to seize assets and earnings of investment firm Stocks and Securities Limited, SSL. Number 33 Half Hope Road, the former head office of SSL, was transferred in September 2023 by way of gift to a company that 50% owned by SV. That is Shannon Vaz. My wisdom warriors, it is all alleged. It is alleged. Me use it before. Oh no, so me have to put in the alleged, you know, because that the man there, you know, such man, you know, ain't like fi send out all these kind of foolishness. Even though we know say are true. You know what I mean? But we don't know how things set. We have to cover ourselves same way. So, Half Hope Road, the former head office of SSL, was transferred in September 2023 by way of gift. Want to hear that? By way of gift to a company that 50% owned by Shannon Vaz, Daryl Vaz, daughter-in-law. Me people. Jesus mercy. Shannon Vaz is a 50% owner of Simdo Limited, while SSL number 4 Limited is a St. Lucia registered company. SSL, while hopelessness insolvent, gave away this valuable asset to a company owned by Daryl Vaz's daughter-in-law. Me people, when I hear them something here, when I hear them something here, them are sitting here more than attack claps, you know. Them sitting here more than attack claps and more than bangarang. These are the things Mocha need to go investigate. These are the things Mocha need to go investigate. And these are the things Mouthpiece need to show over. My question when me want to ask now. Dr. Nigel Clarke sees SSL assets and earnings. Nigel Clarke, you came out, you know, the 1st of September 2023. Me can't forget that out of my head. And you say you seize all these things. So how comes 24 days later, Shannon Vaz allegedly end up with the largest assets from SSL? How comes? That me want to know. Remember say, Uno sees it, you know, the 1st of September. Uno sees it the 1st of September. You see all of them something here? Uno see when we come out and talk about Andrew Wellness government, uno dirty king labor right always up more up on a nasty mouth. Eh? Uno see all these things where go on. And then the one Nigel Clarke can go on like him a good boy. Nigel Clarke, you can go on like you a good boy. How all of these things happen? How all of these things happen? And that we want to know, you know. How all of these things happen? If this is all true, how all of these things happen? And that me want to know. And this is what Mocha need to look into. Uno tag Mocha for me there, because when me down, me I go straight over there. This is what Mocha need to talk about. This is what Marla need to talk about. This is what Venetia need to talk about. But no, through the whole land, you know what is going on. On a turn round and a text set pan you say Bolt. No Sankin and go sing so. No Sankin and go sing so. Because if the government can seize SSL asset and earnings, me rotted all. You know, so me hear some bloggers say, how them never seize it. Them seize it. It's in the paper. It is in the paper. Me just show uno. And me can show now again. Nigel Clarke say must seize the asset. The government is seizing SSL asset and earnings. So uno do all of that. So what all of these things there? Me just show uno as well. Say, Shannon, she have 50%. My wisdom warriors, this is all alleged. You understand? This is all alleged. However, I want to take in Andre Stevens, because Andre Stevens, when me I tell you, say, he exposed them nastiness and not normal. Hear this.
Just let me get something before you do. Holy. Portland, wake up, wake up, because this need crowd. Tell me something. There's a thing when it comes to collection after that Nigel Clarke thing about not transferring assets. The purpose of that is there's a thing about redeem up, foreclose down in terms of creditors. So people who have money in what can now be said to be a Ponzi scheme. So this is like some cash pot kind of scheme, where SSL is not to transfer property. You're not to sell it, gift it, remove it. So there's a tracing element, and unless there is a purchaser for value with a third party purchaser that doesn't know the innocent purchaser for value.
Somebody can come in and meet and say shower labor,
the
right?
property would mean that this by way
I really
of gift,
joke this.
would
Box
be
cover,
problematic
labor,
if
right?
it was
Uno
transferred
pass
after
pass
SSL got itself in
seriously.
hot water.
Boy,
and the whole
embarrassing.
thing. But I don't want to discuss
Shame
too much. But
seriously.
is that what you're saying?
Shame uno.
Repeat that. I was.
You know. Now I see why the Justice Minister was saying if your family members are do things, don't tell the Integrity Commission. I got it now. Continue. Do what you're doing. This is what you call the disenfranchisement of the Jamaican people. So when I had said that there was really a definition for varsism, on the seat for yourself. Continue.
So how was this done? The transfer. It was done via a holding company called SSL4 out of St. Lucia. I don't think Jamaica heard. Jamaica, how was this done? A holding company in St. Lucia called SSL. Get what I'm getting at tonight, you know. How is the shareholdership of the two companies, the two owners, the shareholders? 800%, 800 shares and 800 shares. No, this is a serious matter tonight, Jamaica. Just like how it happened with the Prime Minister. You remember? At Martin St. Lucia transferring Wycliffe Close to Estate Bridge. You remember how that was facilitated? When you say I'm freezing up, even if I'm freezing up tonight, Jamaica, we're doing what we need to do. So ask yourself this. Why did the Financial Services Commission, under the leadership of Nigel, Clarke, and the Wellness Administration, facilitated a transfer of SSL assets? Why did the Financial Services Commission in this country facilitated a transfer of SSL assets? Have you ever seen anything like this before, Jamaica? So therefore, they no longer own that asset. What other asset do they no longer hold, Jamaica? I'm going to ask you again. They no longer own 33.5, you know. So the property is owned by what? Symbol Limited. And Symbol Limited owned by who? Linda and Shannon Vaz.
My wisdom warriors, you can go check it out. It depends on Google as well. Shannon Vaz is the director of Simdo Limited. All right.
This is serious, man. Jamaica, I think this is super serious. No. I think this is no ordinary serious. Mr. Buchanan, you have any comment on this matter?
You mean apart from saying call it, Andrew call it?
Repeat that.
You mean apart from saying call it Andrew, call it? Or may I say it wrong? Call it Andrew, call it. Yeah, you mean apart from that? I have not to say. Let me tell you something. There are those who a lot of this stuff, is what you call skullduggery. Yeah? There is a term in law, it comes from the case, the stipendiary magistrate, ex parte Pinochet. That's what the case is called. Justice must appear to be done. It must be seen to be done. So we are far, 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 far from the places where they love to talk about show with the proof, and we need charges, and we need this, and we need that. There are times when it stink, you don't need to dig up the body. You don't need to know say something is completely wrong. Yes? So when there is victim shaming in relation to the Bolt situation, when there is a complete prime minister that is telling you that the economy is good, investing in a company and inviting Jamaicans to follow, using taxpayers' money to invest in a company that is now underwater. There is a school of thought that says that the people invested and they took a gamble and government shouldn't be responsible. But this is a regulated industry, and on top of that, who is going to account for the fact that this particular property was transferred, and ironically a family member, whether it be brother-in-law, sister-in-law, daughter-in-law, or daughter, I don't know the full intricacies of the family, but that rings a bell. And the statements made by the Justice Minister to protect family, the information is coming out. I don't know where you got the information, but this is quite alarming. And I don't think that, yes, there needs to be investigation, and yes, there needs to be all of that, but the Prime Minister can call it now. Let the chips fall where it may. The government, the people of Jamaica must decide if you sanction corruption, if you sanction violence against women, if you sanction members of parliament who are attorney at laws who flout the law and give their concession to their family members. If these things are okay with you, call the election and let people do what them have to do. All the other campaign smearing and all of that is outside of the remit of the interest of the Jamaican people. All the nonsense poll. Let me tell you something. The only polls that should be significant to the people of Jamaica is the poll in the strip club. Everything else is on the day of election. That is what matters. And if him thinking bad, call it right now.
So una hear what ISAT office say. That is ISAT take on it. But my people, me I tell you no, seriously, this government needs to go. Because everything I get from bad to worse. Every single thing. And when we talk, the whole of them vex. They know exactly what they're doing. This is why Del Right shall come out and defend this and defend that. And the whole of them want to remove Section 14. Every single one of them in there want to remove Section 14. This not right. This is not right. This is why you see them cuss the IC. And them know that IC is exposing the truth. And I hit them not like. This is why you see them fight. This is why you see them fight. But them change what? But them amend and review IC, act and all these things. It is wrong. They're not supposed to review no act at this time. They have to wait until this investigation is over. Then they review the rest. But not at this time. What them a do, them a do all of this for cover for themselves. And that them a do. That is what they're doing. Remember, I know, so not one of them signed the code of conduct. Not one of them.
If you believe in the poll, them call it. Anything that you want to do. But all I know, Jamaica have a choice to make. Just like how you see 1 foot of the Clarke's runway and gone, and leave the hot water, that is the bath water, all of that is there stinking on the land. You can do what you have to do, and if you're satisfied with it, and I can tell you, there are those people who are loyalists. They are loyalists because they are not independent thinkers, and they lack morality, they lack integrity, they lack transparency, they lack accountability. all the tenets of leadership they do not care about. And so you see this skullduggery behavior, and whether you want to flout the rules and transfer property by way of gift, let me tell you something. All them have to do is call it, because the people them, might think that the people them dunce and them not have the education like someone where pay fee because can barely construct a sentence and I walk around with degrees and things and can barely read off of the paper during press conference and swell up and look like a blowfish with whatever head garments and headrest that wearing and all hoof and neck short and all of them something there and distracting the people. We're coming around now and say, call it. That is it. So you ask me what I think about this. We now have to stir up antness and do no smear campaigning and go low. Because when they go low, we win elections. Just call it. That is it.
No, I still can't come to the reality that the property, the asset that Nigel Clarke promised the country will not be transferred, was transferred to a government minister, daughter-in-law. Jamaica, that is a part that I cannot understand. How could this have happened? How could this have been done, Jamaica? Remember a particular minister said, nothing in Jamaica is what? Private. How could it? And then you ask yourself, when did Shannon and Lindo become the top shareholders in the company? Coincidentally, Jamaica, allegedly, it was in the year 2023.
My wisdom warriors, pure things are going. Pure things are going. All we want them to do now is just call the election. It's just called the election. When you see the Labour right, them come out and attack Usain Bolt. We knew say something not right. Hey, listen to me, man. You see, people with wisdom, you can't beat great people. People with wisdom, you can't beat that. Remember me tell you now. The whole of them come out and attack Usain Bolt. Every single one of them come out and attack Usain Bolt. The dirty king Labour right, Venetia, the whole shebang. And look at this now. Look at all this. Look at all this. This government, you see all these lawmakers, what them call themselves, them listen, them no need to make no law in a Jamaica because they're not credible. They lost all credibility. Mocha, you no need to go investigate this. But the thing is, you cannot investigate it because you is part of the government. You work for Andrew Holness. So even if you investigate it, nothing will come out of it. Nothing will come out of it. We have to get rid of this corrupted, dirty, politics government. We have to get rid of them. We have to. Jamaica, let me tell you now, you sleep on my death. Wake up, Jamaica. Wake up before it is too late. See, them a rush for change IC Act. Them a rush for amend constitution. Them a rush for make Jamaica be republic. Why you think them a do all of these things, Jamaica? Why you think them a do all of this? Why you think they are doing all of this? This government is the worst we ever have in our history. And Holness administration is the worst. And them need to come down now. Time come, Jamaica. Vote out the Labour Party. Vote out the Labour Party. If you don't want good, you don't know if you run. You don't hear me?
My ex. Because I want to make sure that my part don't spoil this election day. Long time them Labour right there for gone, you know. Them two one caring, man. Make sure that my mark the ex right there, so. Because I don't want the ballot spoil. See that ex, yeah? For the teacher them wanna get them pay. You see that extra? And for the people them want dead pan hospital bench cause they never have no bed. You see that extra? And for the police them want work overtime and can't get them overtime pay. Yeah man, see all that extra? And for the big salary what the politician them a give themselves and I can't get little salary to the people them. That extra right now, yeah. For the nurse them. The nurse them. Or if you are working long hours and can't get no pay if you go a foreign if you try to survive. You see, oh man, that extra, this is because that time they didn't take the bulldozer and mash up the house them out of Clifton. You see that extra? And the arrogance and the dictatorship where they try to run the country under. You see one there right there, so I feel all of the disrespect what they want to come give Jamaican. I make sure I say me mark my ex properly. Time come for a change. Time come for a better Jamaica.